Techno Caesarism is an emerging concept that merges classical authoritarianism, Caesarism, with the technological and financial power of contemporary leaders, especially Silicon Valley magnates. It is characterized by the concentration of political, economic, and social influence in figures who use their control over advanced technologies, digital platforms, and capital to impose agendas that weaken democratic institutions, promoting a personalized and centralized governance model. The key elements of Techno Caesarism. The first element is technological power as a tool of control. Techno Caesarist leaders leverage digital platforms, social networks, algorithms, big data to manipulate public opinion, spread propaganda, and suppress critical voices. Example: Elon Musk acquired Twitter, X, in 2024, using it to promote political campaigns like Donald Trump's. Additionally, technologies such as artificial intelligence, Palantir, developed by Peter Thiel, are employed for mass surveillance and strategic decision-making, consolidating an almost omnipotent power. The second element is the alliances between oligarchs and political leaders. Tech magnates fund political campaigns in exchange for influence over regulatory policies. For example, Musk spent $200 million on Trump's 2024 campaign and was appointed director of the Department of Government Efficiency, focused on reducing regulations affecting his companies. This model is inspired by cases like Viktor Orban in Hungary, where government-allied oligarchs control 80% of the media, silencing opposition. The third element is the narrative of creative destruction under the slogan of innovation and efficiency. Deregulation of key sectors, energy, telecommunications, and weakening of democratic institutions are justified. Musk and Thiel argue that the state should be reduced to favor business freedom, even if this concentrates power in private hands. The fourth element is the cult of digital personality. Techno Caesarists build a charismatic public image, combining technological achievements, space travel, autonomous cars, with an anti-establishment discourse. Musk, for example, presents himself as a rebel visionary against traditional elites, despite being part of the new oligarchy. The fifth element is the erosion of representative democracy. Plebiscitary mechanisms or rapid executive decisions are promoted, avoiding legislative processes. Trump, supported by Musk, proposed to govern through decrees and appoint allied leaders in key agencies, imitating the Caesarist democracy model described by Laureano Vallanilla Lanz. Some historical and contemporary examples: Elon Musk and Trump. Their alliance symbolizes Techno Caesarism, where the former provides technology and capital, and the latter, political power. Together, they seek to reconfigure the state based on technocratic and authoritarian premises. Peter Thiel, co-founder of PayPal and Palantir, Thiel has financed projects that merge government surveillance with corporate interests, advocating for an authoritarian libertarianism. Global models: in Hungary, Orban, and Russia, Putin, political leaders collaborate with tech oligarchs to control media and data, replicating Caesarist dynamics with digital tools. Implications and criticisms: risk of digital autocracy. The concentration of power in figures like Musk or Bezos threatens to turn democracy into a facade, where key decisions are made by an unelected elite. Economic inequality. According to ProPublica, Musk paid only 3.3% in taxes between 2014 to 2018, while his wealth grew exponentially, exemplifying how Techno Caesarism exacerbates the social gap. Ethics and transparency. The lack of regulation in AI, social media, and cryptocurrencies allows these leaders to operate without accountability, using dark patterns to manipulate behaviors. In conclusion, Techno Caesarism represents an evolution of classic authoritarianism adapted to the digital age. It combines the charisma of traditional leaders with the disruptive power of technology, posing unprecedented challenges to democracy and global equity. As former President Joseph Biden warned, an oligarchy is taking shape in the United States, and the world watches to see if this model will solidify as the new paradigm of the 21st century.